Yo, what's up everyone? Abigori here today. I'm back here for another banging video. Now, here's another monthly upload from Abigora. You know what I'm saying? Part-time schedule over here. Now was full-time, but I got this other stuff we need to focus on. And plus, I'm not about to sit here and talk about wrestling all day, bro. Wrestling is boring, and it's not really exciting anymore going on right now. I mean, I guess you could say the Bloodline story, but it's kind of get repetitive at this point. But we're here to talk about that. What I want to talk about today was what happened at All In. And I want to talk about the debut of Ricochet. Now, of course, Tony Khan did it again. He gave all his money to another ex WWE guy. I mean, I know people are going to be like, oh, he just started WWE. He started in the Indies. Yeah, I know. But we call them WWE guys because that's where they got most of their exposure from. They would have a blue check mark if it wasn't for WWE. All right? No, same thing for Mercedes. But we're not here to talk about Mercedes. We're here to talk about Ricochet. But listen, Ricochet in AEW. Um, I really didn't care, because people was complaining about him not getting a push for a very long time in WWE, and it was those same people that obviously turned their backs on Ricochet as soon as he showed up on AEW. Like I said, the inconsistency of these fans is ridiculous. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. But listen, so Ricochet in AEW. Like I said, it's whatever. I guess I really don't care because we don't care about AEW over here. And I'm going to say this right now: Ricochet in AEW will not save the company. It's not going to help AEW at all. I mean, yeah, sure, he'll be on TV for a little while, and then, he should be written off TV. Like I said, it's literally the same pattern for probably like 90% of the people that debuts in AEW. Know what I'm saying? Like I said, they have the little hype up, they get on TV for a few months or so. After that, they're just gone just like that because they have this overloaded roster with a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of jobbers that don't know what they're doing. And it's ridiculous, bro. And I want to talk about this. For those of y'all that expected more out of Ricochet in WWE, did y'all really expect for him to become a WWE champion? Did y'all really expect that? No. Because every title or everything that he did in WWE was in the mid card. All he won was mid card titles. No North American title he won from Adam Cole. And that was in the black and gold era, which is an era that I believe is very overrated in my opinion, but we'll talk about that another day. Um, the reign was alright, I guess. He had a couple of defenses here and there. Then he ended up losing the title to Johnny Gargano, out of all people. So I guess that's a plus. And he was United States champion. I mean, I don't think he's been champion for. I don't think he was champion for that long. He probably held it for like 2 or 3 weeks, probably 4. I don't remember because I remember he won it from Samoa Joe back in 2019, and then his Intercontinental title reign that he won from Sami Zayn on SmackDown right before WrestleMania 38. And that reign was kind of boring too. I mean, yeah, he had title defenses, but at the same time, it just wasn't working. You want to know why it wasn't working? Because Ricochet is just an in-ring merchant. That's what he basically is. He's just an in-ring merchant. He's just a high flyer merchant. And all he does is high flyers and all this stuff. And that's what most of the hardcore audience cares about. All they care about is technical work rate. All they care about is your in-ring skills. It doesn't make any sense, man. And I'm going to just tell you this. Look, it takes a lot more than in-ring skills to make it into the wrestling business. Look, I know it says it in the name wrestling, so it have the wrestling stuff. Look, I get that. I know it's wrestling and you still need to wrestle. But at the same time, if you want fans to be invested in you, you need way more than that. You need to have charisma. You need to have mic skills. You need to have a character. You need all of that. Because if you could just wrestle, then people's going to get tired of the wrestling part. Because nobody really worried about the wrestling part because everybody knows that wrestling is scripted. Everybody knows that it's scripted. So if anybody's going to take it for that reason, you might as well just not bother at all. You know what I'm saying? And for this part too, what is Ricochet going exactly do to help him save AEW? What's he gonna do? I mean, he's probably gonna flow around the mid card and all this stuff. And man, and the people that's saying he should have been world champion. Look, man, be for real with yourself right now. Ricochet was never going to be a world champion in WWE. He was never going to be a world champion, man. No high flyers, they don't make it that far in the business. And that goes for like 70% of high flyers. Because most of the high flyers don't even be world champions. They either flow around the mid card or the cruiserweight division. That's what they basically do. Because for the world title divisions, most of the time they'll give it to heavyweights or even lightweights. Middle class stuff. What are you talking about over Ricochet? This guy right here? Like, come on, man. Like, I seriously need to be for with yourself right now. This guy, Ricochet. Like, come on, bro. And you know about these fans, too. Most of y'all fans didn't even care about Ricochet until he left. Y'all were her bragging on Twitter, talking about some, oh, why he had to leave? They should have gave him a bigger push. Bro, I promise you, if he got a bigger push, almost nobody would have cared. And the ratings will drop instantly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at 2019. Look at Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston when they were world champions. I know they're not high flyers and everything, but still. They were probably some of the worst drawing champions in history. And Reigns was dropping instantly. And you want to know who had the world titles before them? Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan. I consider Daniel Bryan to be obviously a bigger draw than Ricochet. And here's another thing. Matter of fact, no, I'll get to that a little bit later. But listen, yeah, this drawing stuff. We all know that Ricochet is not a draw at everything. No, high flyers don't really draw like that, except for the hardcore audience, because that's what, like I said, that's what they mostly care about. And you're telling me that this guy to be world champion, everybody was going to be invested in this. Like, come on, man, be for real with yourself right now. Because the ratings in WWE is not that good either. I mean, SmackDown, even though they did 2 million, that's still less than what they averaged like 10 years ago. Maybe 15 years ago. No, before all those wrestlers back in like 15 years ago either retired or became part timers. It was going half and half on that part. But yeah, man, I want to talk about this though. Why? What is it with these wrestlers in AEW not taking criticism? What is it with this? Or not even just that. People they just arguing with these neckbeards online. And that's exactly what Ricochet has been doing for the past 2 days now. Ever since because Sunday's been 2 days. Since he debuted. He's been arguing with neckbeards online. Going back and forth with these neckbeards and all this stuff. Like, bro, not worried about them. You don't see people in WWE doing that. You wasn't even doing that when you was in WWE. But as soon as you leave, you all of a sudden have more freedom on Twitter, and you just go back and forth with these neckbeards online. People said that he's not gonna do anything in AEW. He responds. People say he's not a draw. He responds. I'd be surprised if he respond to this video. Like, come on, man. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. This is absolutely ridiculous, bro. And for you to come out here and try to do this, bro, it's just sad and pathetic. Another example, look at the Young Bucks. That's another group that argues with Nick Beers online too. Same with Kenny Omega. Like, some of y'all just need to learn to stay off the internet. But this stuff is not worth it, bro. Y'all are here wasting your time trying to get a reaction out of people. Like, stop doing that. That goes for y'all fans too. Stop trying to waste these wrestlers' times. Trying to get a reaction out of them. And when they find a location and everything, don't be saying nothing, bro. Because, some of these people out here don't play games at all, dog. They don't. But yeah, man, listen. Like I say, I'm here to tell the truth. And the truth only, because that's what I do over here. And the truth is, Ricochet AEW, my bad, Ricochet AEW is not going to save AEW. It's not going to help the product at all. And it's all because of one man, Tony Khan. That keeps reaching in his bottomless pockets, keep overpaying these wrestlers for them to be on TV for a couple months and then just disappear. Watch the exact same pattern happen with Ricochet. Watch it happen. Like, come on, man. Watch it happen. Because we already know what's going to go down with Dynamite. We already know. It's the same thing. He will have his little promo and everything. Talking about some, oh, I'm so glad, I'm happy to be away from the WWE business and while I'm mostly free and hopefully I get booked better here. The same type of promos that people was doing um whenever somebody debuts. It's the same stuff. And if he really gets in the field with MJF, this man MJF gonna bury this guy. I'm sorry, man. Then you're over here leaving Samantha Irvin by herself on WWE too. Oh my god, dog. This is just sad at this point, bro. And all in, I mean, it was alright show, I guess. I didn't really watch it. Got to like seeing the results. And y'all had Will Ospreay be the champion again. Like, what was even the point of losing the title in the first place? I really don't understand that in wrestling. Bryan Danielson is finally a world champion again. And Mariah May, women's world champion. It's some things to look at that could be good for AEW. But for the most part, with this position right here, it's not going to work out. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say about this. Ricochet in AEW is not going to help. He's not going to be a draw. And the rate is going to stay the same or it's going to decrease. And, since football is coming back, I know the excuse is going to come back. You know what I'm saying? Especially for Collision. Because people go talk about, so Saturday Night Football was back. Like, come on, bro. Just stop it. Just stop the excuses, bro. But yeah, man, like I said, comment down below what y'all think about Ricochet AEW. Yeah. So I'm out of here. I don't know why I'll be back, but like I said, I'm pretty much part-timing over here, making a video once every few weeks. Because I got this other stuff to do. Studies, know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'll see y'all later. Have fun. Live your life, y'all. Peace out.